Charlotte's Web. Man, I sure wish I was at school reading Charlotte's Web with my kids. I just don't like being here staring at this book. Just wishing I could, I don't know, read it with the kids, listen to them giggle at the funny parts, and sad. Man, maybe they're reading it at home. I hope not, because I really want to finish this book with them when we get back together. I mean, maybe we could do it online, but hey, hold on a second. Check this out. Whoa! Hey, I see math. I love math. This is so cool. Hey, well, maybe I should film this and show the boys and girls. Hey, boys and girls, it's Mr. McGeen here. Hey, check this out. I was just sitting here looking at Charlotte's Web. Of course, I was wishing that we were together reading it, but then I started sticking my sticky notes on here, and I started, well, you got it. I started covering the area with my sticky notes. I'm going to stop right there. Let me stop for a second. Look at that. The area of this book is contained inside these sides. And we know that's called the perimeter all the way around, but the inside measurement is called the area. And I just started sticking these stickers on here, and I looked at it, I started thinking math, and I went, hey, look at that, I'm finding the area. I want you to pause the video for a second and just guess or estimate how many of my sticky notes it's going to take me to cover the area of this Charlotte's Web book. Okay? I will show you how many, or let you know how many squares it took to cover that book at the end of the video. But check this out. While you were away, I cut out some circles. Now check it out. They're all congruent circles. What does that mean, congruent? Macy, what does congruent mean? What's that? Say it a little louder. Yell it out so everybody can hear. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, congruent means that they're all the same size and shape. So all of these circles are exactly the same size and shape. I just cut it out. I'm using them now to cover the area of Charlotte's Web book. Kind of cool, huh? Check it out. Look at this. 1, 2. All right, I'm going to pause there. I want you to estimate how many circles it will take to cover the area of this book. Check the end of the video to see how many circles it took to cover the area of the Charlotte's Web book. Now look at this. Doo-doo, 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 doo. Kind of looks like a fish. That's why I'm making the old Jaws sound. Mom and Dad would probably know more about that sound than you would. But here we go. I decided to create my own shape. Look at that. Yes. There we go. Put that on there. There we go. Again, I cut out a whole bunch of congruent, well, I don't know, what are we going to call this? Blobs. Mr. McGeen shapes. And I'm going to use these shapes to, that's right, cover the area of my Charlotte's Web book. How many of my Mr. McGeen blobs do you think it will take to cover the area of this book? I've got to be really careful and try and put them together really closely.
Now, before I give you the results of the experiment, let me go over your assignment. It's your turn to do this activity. I want you to try this experiment at home. Choose something in your house that you want to find the area of. I chose a book, but you can use whatever you'd like. You're going to need 3 different shapes and a lot of them. One of those shapes must be a square. Make your estimate and then cover your object with each one of the shapes. Record your results. You can use a table or a diagram. And remember, try not to have any overlapping or space between your shapes. Use the submit button on the math post to hand in a picture of you finding the area along with your findings and the answers to the questions that are in the post. Have fun, boys and girls! So here are the results of the area experiment that I conducted. It took 12 squares to cover Charlotte's Web. It took me about 14 circles, and let's check out those fishy shapes, the blobs. It only took me about 8 blobs to cover the shapes.